Appreciate you guys all coming here and, just supporting our program. You guys are fantastic. So we're excited about this year. We are excited about, the numbers that we have, the players that we have. With Antisha getting eligible in December, that brings us a new dimension. But it's a lot of fun coaching this group, and it's intense. It's 5-on-5 scrimmages, and they are really, really working hard. So we're excited for Friday.
You feel like you said you're excited about the numbers. You feel like now that you have the depth that you need, as opposed to like last year, you guys are just like, okay, we're going to put this together.
Yeah. Last year was just a MASH episode day in and day out, and I really admire those kids that went through last year, especially those seniors, because they built a foundation. We do have more depth. We still, are a little ways away from what we want to do defensively and offensively, but, that being said, we have a lot of kids that are gelling together. They're doing a nice job with each other, and again, they're ready to play somebody else. Not that we are. But I think they're excited about Friday in Northern Arizona and to get the pit crowd.
Did the run that you guys went on last year kind of add some momentum to this year? Is there, a brighter side to this year? I mean, does that at all play into, just getting up for the first game of the season?
Well, I think so, and I think you always want to carry positive momentum your way. Obviously, that was last year, and that was a special group, especially those seniors, and they did a terrific job. But it does carry momentum into this year because the standard here is always set high, and that was set by Coach Flanagan. And we don't want to lower that standard at all at any means. Our fans really appreciate this program, and, we appreciate them supporting us. So what we want to do is set the bar high and play the best basketball we can play every single game.
If you were to describe your team, how would you describe your team?
Right now, mess? No, I'm just kidding. They, it's like a big cup of soup. They are, all the ingredients are there. They just got to cook a little bit longer with each other, get to know each other better, and at some point or another, it's going to be a good cup of soup. But, right now, you've got the returners meshing with the younger kids. The younger kids are going to play. The returners obviously are going to play. So just gelling those guys together has been the most challenging part. But they're really getting it, and I'm proud of what they're doing.
Do you have a feel for the combination you want with two exhibitions?
I have a pretty good idea now of what I want to do. And, we have a lot of numbers to work with. And that makes it nice. We still kind of toyed with Jordan Peacock in the 3 at the 4 spot. I think she's better at the 4 spot, so we moved her back there. Diva's probably better this year at the 3 spot, so we're going to keep her there. And then when Antisha is eligible, obviously that's another guard that gets in and gives us some experience.
What do you feel some of the team strengths are, Coach?
Right now I think our length and our athleticism is a big-time strength. We can play zone, we can play man. And we're really, really long at a lot of parts, and I think we're more athletic than we've been in a while. The group a couple years ago was pretty athletic too, but, I like this group and this combination, and I think defensively we can really get after it.
What do you know about Northern Arizona?
They have a new coach. They've got some very good kids back, and Patton and Tyler Stevens. They've got some good post players inside. One's a senior, one's going to be a sophomore. They've got some players. I think they struggled a little bit last year, and I think with the new coach coming in, she's got some tools there. So they're athletic. They play a zone, they play a man, they'll press. They'll do a lot of different things, so we have to be ready.
Who's going to guard Patton? She's kind of the key.
Patton's kind of their key. They've got, I can't even remember the other guards now. Tyler Stevens is another one. Frost, their point guard, shoots from deep. She does a nice job. So we'll match up, Bryce at the point. Our 2 wings, we'll match up there. And then our post players, I think, match up well with Jordan and Chin. So, again, I like our length and I like our matchups. And people that we sub in for those guys, you don't lose anything because you still have the athleticism and you still have the the length that we can have.
When you play someone like Patton throughout the season, who's your best defender on the perimeter?
You know, last year, I'd have to say Caroline is one of them, definitely. She guarded the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year last year, and Courtney Clements, and really held her down. So Caroline is definitely one of them, although I don't want to put her on the best player all the time. But, I think Diva's going to really do some good things. I think Bryce Owens, you can get her in on almost any perimeter player, and she's going to, cause havoc. I just like the opportunities our perimeter players have in defensively guarding people, because I think our perimeter players can guard just about any perimeter player.
Could you talk about Khadijah and how, she's obviously looks like she's going to probably be one of those good players.
Khadijah's brought athleticism. She runs the floor very well as a post player. She's relentless on the rebounds, especially on the offensive rebound. She just has one gear and she gets after it. Defensively, she's long. She can switch out and guard a three if we need her to without fouling on the perimeter. She still has to get the habit of yelling shot and boxing out, but that's the younger kids in general. But she has been very, very steady from day one, and it's just been even kill. She hasn't been too high or too low, and she's doing a nice job.
Are you expecting NAU to run up and down with you?
Expecting,
NAU to run up?
I think they will. I think they like to get up and down the floor. They have the athletes to get up and down the floor. So yeah, I'm fully expecting them to try to get a transition game going.